What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Al King, back on that again with another banger for y'all's out here today there, y'all. Guys, excuse the voice. I'm a bit under the weather, still am if you guys been seeing my community posts. But, I'm kind of decent, but I still got to get some content pushed out. And guys, I got to talk about Black Panther 3 and will we get the introduction of Storm? Guys, I really hope that Storm hopefully appears, or at least we get a teaser for Storm. Like, I do want to see Storm in a Black Panther movie. Now, how can this be done? We're going to have to fast forward heavily, I would hope. Because we know that we got T'Challa's son and everything. Have him grow up, and then he comes across Storm. That would be cool to see her introduced, or at least teased towards the end of Black Panther 3. I think that'll be pretty solid. But yeah, like, I do want to see Storm involved, because Storm in the comics with Black Panther was legendary, man. Like, and then on top of that, you already had the X-Men and stuff coming to the MCU. You got Deadpool and everything. Deadpool and Wolverine showed us a lot. So there's a bright future for the X-Men and the Avengers, and everybody's all coming together. Like, they got a bright future to come up with something great, man. And then even after that, imagine if we get a Avengers versus X-Men movie. That would go savage right there. And seeing some of them, that's like I don't know, like I just feel it would be such a crazy movie to see in the next 5 or 10 years. Something like that would go down. But I digress. But going back to Storm over here, I would love to see Storm at least reference at least once or a few times towards the end. Have her, or just a glimpse, hear the voice, or say something regarding Storm. Because like, gosh, she played a big role in Wakanda. And I would hope that we can see Storm one of these days. Unfortunately, maybe not the way that we anticipated, because of the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to that man. And I ain't gonna lie, guys, with the whole Black Panther situation, like, respectfully, we should have got a recast for T'Challa. And on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, when I did some research, Chadwick Boseman family, and I believe Chadwick Boseman himself, if I'm not mistaken, wanted somebody else to take over the mantle of Black Panther. I just think they could have delayed Black Panther 2 and could have did it like a lot more better. I still enjoyed the film for what it was, but at the same time, it just don't feel right without our boy T'Challa. It just don't. And yes, we got his son up in there, but, and I get it, yeah, it did. It definitely did had it. It definitely added a heartfelt moment for sure. But at the same time, like, it was real special when you get to see T'Challa come on camera, man. Like, when you see T'Challa, like when he first got introduced back in Civil War, that was legendary. And then we saw him in the first Black Panther, incredible. And let's not forget the Avengers saga, seeing him in there. Like, that fight on Wakanda was awesome. Like, man. Like, I just feel like, respectfully, Black Panther 2 should have got delayed for a little bit. And then we got a recast, but still giving tribute to, but still giving tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Like, y'all still could have did that, but I don't know. I just personally thought that, that wasn't the smartest decision by Disney. Can they still fix it? Possibly in Black Panther 3. They can say that, hey, he actually survived T'Challa. He went through an accident, or whatever the case may be. He didn't really die from sickness, but that was a decoy to maybe protect his family. Maybe he just did that out of just out of out of something to just protect his family. Out of my thought, I think that's honestly how you could have handled the whole situation. Like, I think that would have been a very, very smart move to do something like that. You know, like just to have, yeah, like just have his family off to the side, and then he just fakes his death. He takes off. He has a genius plan, and then he gets facial reconstruction, you know, to prepare for what's to come. And he comes back like that as a new T'Challa that we got. The only thing that's going to be difficult to insert is Storm, possibly. Well, unless what's her name, Nokia? I think that's how you say her name in Black Panther. Unless Black Panther love interest, she dies in the third Black Panther movie, that's a perfect time to introduce Storm. Very, very perfect time. I think that would be savage if they can pull that off. I think Black Panther 3 can still potentially be a really good movie, possibly, if done right. But we are in the hands of Disney. They don't know what the fuck they're doing nowadays. They're off and on with Marvel. You know, it like they trying to make a comeback, but I just hope that they really do take their time with the Black Panther 3. They get it right, and I just hope that, you know, the film, it's a solid film, and they give T'Challa justice, you know. And not just that, you know, like build more with that character, because that's such a savage character, man. Black Panther is so savage in the comics, like it's insane. And then we get Shuri. Don't get me wrong, Shuri is also a savage as well, but like, man, it felt great to see a character like T'Challa, man. Like, we don't get too many characters like that. And then on top of that, like, y'all see the success. People want to see more T'Challa done right. Can his son absolutely accelerate and do great things in the future? For sure. But I think most of us fans can easily agree that we do want to see more T'Challa. And if we can incorporate Storm into the mix as well and build up that relationship, y'all might have something great on y'all hands. And honestly, guys, I think that's a very, very smart move in my personal opinion. But it is your boy Al King. Like and subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all have a good one.
I possess all your dreams. A demon preys on the weak. You better watch out for me. Mistakes were made, you will see. You should've never crossed me.